Immigrant Family. We are all back with a new video. And, we're continuing part two of our NBA trade rumors. We saw our first trade go down yesterday. It was a Lakers trade. So, I feel like trades are going to start popping off right now. So before they start popping off, we got our own trade. So let's see if our trades are going to come to fruition. Let's start off with a really big one. And as you guys can assume, the big one came from me. So it's a 4-team trade, even bigger than last time. I have the Miami Heat getting Bradley Beal, Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Johnson, and the Atlanta Hawks getting Kristaps Porzingis, Michael Beasley, and 2 first-round picks from the Heat. The Wizards getting Kyle Lowry, John Collins, Derek Favors, and Tyler Hero, and the Utah Jazz getting Duncan Robinson, AJ Griffin, and 3 first-round picks from the Washington Wizards.
This trade is a reason why you should never be a GM. Every team gets worse at this
Wait,
trade.
Mo.
Oh,
So
sorry,
you
not from the
tell-
Wizards. I meant the Hawks.
Oh, dude, I was about to say how are the Wizards giving up Beal
Oh,
and
no,
Porzingis
sorry, I
and
meant the
first?
Hawks.
Okay.
I meant the Hawks.
Okay.
The Hawks and the Heat are the ones giving up picks.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Washington gets 2 picks from the Heat, and Utah gets 3 picks from the Hawks. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
Interesting
And
trade.
I'll say my reasoning behind this. So, I mean, the Miami Heat, you're giving up Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, and Duncan Robinson. And I mean, like, to be honest, the way you guys are playing this season isn't up to expectations. So you're getting a superstar player and Jordan Clarkson, not Jordan Clarkson, and Bradley Beal, getting a really good role player who can play your point guard and backup in Clarkson. And Jalen Johnson is just cool. He's cool.
He's just there.
I don't hate it.
He's just there. And then, for the Hawks, I mean, John Collins, he's just kind of like in no man's land. He's not that all-star he used to be. So you got Kristaps Porzingis, who can, and you get Michael Beasley. And my thought process behind this is I don't see the Atlanta Hawks team really working out with the duos they have with Trae Young and DeJounte. So what I would want them to do is kind of what Philadelphia does, like how they run Tyrese Maxey and Harden all in the starting lineup, but they all run their separate units. So you get like a unit of like Trae Young, Bogdanovich, Clint Capella, and then for DeJounte's unit, you get him, Beasley, and Porzingis. But obviously, these guys are all starting together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking the trade. I'm liking the trade all around.
And then for the Wizards, obviously, you're just hitting that full rebuild. You're getting rid of everything of value. You got rid of Porzingis. You're getting rid of Bradley Beal. You're getting Kyle Lowry. Yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's making a lot of money, but in 2 years, that contract's done. You're getting John Collins, who's a solid young guy. Derek Favors, just a contract fella, and Tyler Hero, who's supposed to be the best player on the trade here. So, and you're getting future first round picks.
Tyler Hero is the best player in this trade.
I said possibly one day. Yeah, I think he'll be better than Beal.
My fault.
I think if he goes to the Wizards, he could be the best player out of this deal eventually. And then for the Utah Jazz, you're just getting picks. You're getting rid of Michael Beasley and Clarkson. That's really it for you, and you're just getting picks.
Yeah, I don't think this will ever happen, but I like it for all the sides. I think it's a fair trade.
The Wizards get 3 first-round picks, or how many picks do they get?
They get 2. They get 2, and the Jazz get 3.
Why does the Jazz get 3?
I was about to say, how the hell?
Oh no, sorry, I have it flipped. I'm sorry, I created this like 5 minutes ago. The Jazz get 2, the Wizards get 3 because they're giving up Porzingis and Beal.
I think they could get 3 because of that Robinson contract.
No.
Okay.
That's not a bad trade.
All right. This is a good trade. Let's move on to the next one. This is yours also, right, Mo?
Yeah, this is also my trade. It was just another John Collins trade. I was trying to think of like players that want out and should be out. John Collins is that player that come to mind. And, the Dallas Mavericks are always looking for players that they can hopefully get for the down low, but also pretty decent price. So I have Mavericks just getting John Collins while the Hawks get Davis Bertans, Josh Green, and a first-round pick and a few seconds.
How many picks did they get? So first, they get a first-round pick.
A first-round pick and 2-3 seconds.
Josh Green is nice.
He is nice, and I think that's the piece that's enticing to the Hawks.
He'd be a good fit on the Bulls.
The only reason I don't know if the Hawks do this, I feel like this isn't as much of a win now move, and they definitely need to win now. But I don't mind it.
It's just like it's just to add depth, I guess. They need the trade.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much the Hawks I feel like could get for John Collins at this point.
He's been baited in the trade deadline for like 3 years in a row now, right?
I want him to
Yeah,
go.
basically.
I want him to go to the Bulls, but I don't know for what.
Look, we don't need every player, buddy.
We definitely need a bigger.
All right, speaking of the Bulls,
Yeah.
this is all
the
you,
best,
Hanuk.
best trade. Hear me out. So we. Okay, I can't even say this shit seriously. Okay, so the reason why Tony Bradley does not get minutes, he's not a rotational player. So Bradley, Paul Reed has been something to help fill our defensive hole. We would give up a second in this trade, and and for the Sixers it adds extra scoring off the bench,
What the fuck?
extra
Hell
rebounding,
no.
extra
Hell no.
rebounding,
Okay,
I'm gonna stay
extra.
out of this.
Look, if you
Extra
want Paul Reed,
rebounding.
I'll tell you what I want from you guys. I want Andre Drummond. We need desperate rebounding.
Okay, take Andre Drummond. Shit, I don't care.
Okay, dude, then I'd gladly do that trade. Drummond for Paul Reed, I'd fucking gladly do that.
And then
in
we
a
get a
heartbeat.
second out of you guys too.
Okay,
Perfect,
I'll
perfect.
give it you guys a second. I'll give you guys a fucking second.
I'm cool with
Perfect.
that.
Okay,
God, man.
trade.
Good God.
All right.
Okay,
Tony Bradley's that's ridiculous, bro.
I can't even look at that trade seriously.
All right. Hanuk, this is also your trade. Break it down for us.
Yeah. Okay, so on a more serious trade, this one, the Heat are looking for, they're trying to contend. So this move would clear some of their bench, but they would probably also have to give up like a first or a second, or two firsts or something. But this helps their front court. It helps the front court that's lacking a little bit. And then for the Hawks, they get two shooters off the bench that they could use greatly, especially Caleb Martin. He's a very underrated defender. He could help with the defensive unit. He could probably even start.
And the Hawks would get picks probably.
And the Hawks will get picks too. So it would work out for both teams.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate
Yeah.
it. The only thing I don't love is I feel like I don't love the fit of John Collins and Bam.
Really?
That'd be
Yeah, I'm not in love with that. Two guys that are like
who'd be a center.
the floor.
It would John Collins would be a center, or would Bam be the center? Bam would be the center.
Bam.
Bam would definitely be the center.
Yeah.
I
Collins
just don't
does
love the
stretch
idea.
the floor, but he's
Just a
inconsistent.
tad. Just a tad.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into a little more juicier trades. Oh no. Oh yeah. This one is also Hanuk.
Okay. So this one I traded. I was trying to get Miles Turner. So the point of Miles Turner is to get out of Indiana, and Toronto would be a good fit with him, with Scotty Barnes and Pascal Siakam. He'd be a good fit with that front court. He could add the defensive presence. They already have a really good defensive team. And for the Pacers, they would get some needed bench help or needed starter help. Precious is a young player. He fits their timeline. And Gary Trent could be like that veteran, I guess, to help out in helping the rotation. I
It's
don't
not
know.
bad.
Would there be? I don't know would there be like a pick swap or something? Would you guys should I add like a pick swap?
I feel like Indy would want to pick swap. I feel like Indiana, you're not getting any better. You're not getting any worse with this trade.
Yeah, to probably pick swap.
There's going to be a lot of offers for Miles Turner. I feel like this season.
Yeah.
Players get traded for not their value, or they get extremely under traded.
That's fair. All right. Let's move on. Okay, this is one I made. I feel like this would happen more during the offseason than mid-season because the Magic still obviously want to be bad for this year's draft. But, there's got to be a point in time with every rebuilding team. It's time to get out of the trenches, and I think this would really help them. I like this trade, man.
What kind of picks are Toronto getting?
I'm not. What do you guys think? Maybe like
probably the Bulls.
a first and a second, maybe.
They have one of the Bulls picks, right?
Yeah.
They probably get a Bulls pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I just think Toronto would have to get a pick as well. Maybe I'm also a hater in Jalen Suggs. I don't think anyone in that trade is going to pan out. Terrence Ross is obviously just solid. Like, you know exactly what you're getting with him. But RJ and Suggs, I just don't believe in them.
Yeah, I was like, who do you believe in more, Suggs or Cole Anthony?
Cole
Suggs.
Anthony, 100%.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of
Suggs.
throwing Anthony in there, but I feel like Orlando really likes him.
Yeah, I mean, but that pairing of Cole Anthony and Fred Van Vliet, that's tinier than Sexland.
Well, you would have Fultz, Fred Van Fleet, Franz, Paulo, and Wendell Carter. That's a pretty solid starting five.
And
So
then
you
who
wouldn't
else
start
already-
Cole Anthony?
No, I'd start with
No.
Fultz.
Whoa,
More of a
I agree with
playmaker.
that. I'd rather start Markel than Cole.
interesting.
And Isaac just came back. Like that'd be a decent little team, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I don't
whoever
hate it.
they get in,
I don't hate it.
whoever they get in the draft.
Let's move on to the last two. I think
Whoa.
the Grizzlies would be a 6 spot for OG. Obviously, it would be Green, Williams, and 3. Like it would be 3 or 4 for 3 first round picks. Let's say
3?
2 or 3. Yeah,
Three?
because these players are pretty. Like I don't know, 2 or 3, man.
Zaire's okay.
Yeah.
Danny Green is just like the contract filler.
Yeah,
Zaire's okay. 3 first round and 4 first round picks kind of wild. I'd say 2 to 3 max.
Yeah.
I think
But I
this
like
would,
the idea of OG in Memphis. I do agree with you there, Ed.
Could you imagine him and Jaren Jackson on the court at the same time? Oh my god!
Oh. Dude, that team defense would be filthy. Dylan Brooks, Jaren, OG. Oh,
That is
dude.
pretty
Oh,
nuts.
that defense is nasty.
This
Dylan
would.
Brooks and-
They're already contenders, I guess, but this would legit put Memphis as contenders, in my opinion.
That's true.
Yeah.
Plus they have someone to guard the bigger players.
Yeah, and you have 2 solid bigs still. All right, let's move on to the last trade. This is
I
probably the
really like
biggest-
that trade a lot, Ed. I like that
It's
trade a lot.
I'm excited, man, for this deadline. All right, let's move on, man. The Heat, bro, they gotta blow it up.
Whoa.
That's
Dude,
like
I'm
This-
liking this trade if I'm both sides, man.
you gotta throw in like
Whoa,
first round.
Ed.
I don't even think
Ed,
you
I
have
don't
to
know
like
about
1 or
this
2
one,
picks, bro.
man.
Because Shaden Sharp and Simon are nice, man.
You gotta throw in like
Whoa.
eight
So you're
first-round
saying the
picks,
Heat
bro.
blow it up?
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, I'm a Heat hater. You guys know me. I think they should blow it up. Give Dame his best partner he's ever been with, bro. Portland would be sick.
Whoa,
Yeah,
dude. Wait. Are there any picks involved, Ed? And if so, how many?
I'd give 2 firsts for Jimmy. No, 1 or 2 firsts. Because dude,
I'd take
Anthony Simons and Shaden Sharp are really good.
And Sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharp is really solid. Simons has been good. I'd say 2-ish. That's
I'm really high on those 2 guards.
it's just kind of wild because I have not seen any Jimmy Butler rumors or anything. So just
Yeah,
like seeing his
yeah,
name in that
true.
trade.
They're not blowing it up.
I know.
They're not.
I was trying to think of a star to pair with Dame, and who else would you guys pair with Dame, man?
Zach LaVine.
I was about to say DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't push you to contender level. I feel like Jimmy and Dame would make them contenders.
We
Maybe.
need a player that's a good. Jimmy would be a great fit with Dame. I would not lie.
Yeah, I don't know, Ed. I don't know.
What? Who says no?
The Heat.
The Heat.
If you're
It's just
blowing it up,
I can't imagine doing it. If the Heat were blowing it up, I just don't understand why they would do this trade, especially if they have Tyler Hero. I don't know why they would need 2 more other guards, you know?
I don't know, man. I'm really digging this trade.
I like the idea of like a young
Straight-
team getting Simons and Sharp. Those are 2 super solid young guys. It's just like, nah, I can't.
Because the trade I'm basing this around, I saw it online. It was for KD. It was these 3 and like 5 first-round picks or some shit, or 4 first-round picks. But
It's not bad. It's interesting. It's not bad.
all right, though, that was a good fun video, I'd say. You guys have any other trades on mine? Anything else to say?
Evan.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a John. Actually, never mind.
I'm sorry. No more John Collins trades.
Yeah.
Dude,
He needs to
Yeah.
get dealt. Oh, really quickly before we end the video, let's talk about the first trade of the deadline. Rui Hachimura for Kendrick Nunn in 3 seconds.
That's a great trade.
Lakers dub.
Lakers definitely won that trade.
I agree.
yeah, that was a very good move by the Lakers. You got a solid young guy that has some solid potential. You went from a roster that has like 0 upside to getting a guy that has some upside, you know?
They had upside.
The Los
forgetting-
Angeles Wizards.
You're
Come
forgetting
on. Who did you have, Nook, as upside? Austin Reeves? One in
the
Gabriel?
legend. You forgot about the Rolling Meadows legend, Max Christie.
Dude, okay. Okay, Christie's okay still, but like,
He's fine. He's not gonna like.
yeah, Rui has way more potential in my opinion, or way more upside.
I know. I'm just joking. I just said that because he went.
It's they kind of fill their holes. I mean, they were kind of looking for a guy that's a 3 and D. Rui is not amazing from 3, but he can shoot it a little bit. This is a taller guy, 6'9". He can defend some multiple positions. It's a great trade for you guys.
Thomas
It's a great
Bryant
trade.
has been fucking amazing this year.
Thomas Bryant has
Dude,
been great. For
It's
sure.
the Los Angeles Wizards, guys.
Dude,
Westbrook,
He has some.
Hachimura, Bryant.
How old is that man? 28, right?
Who?
Thomas Bryant.
I have no
Yeah, he's
idea.
like 28. I want
I
to
know
say
he's been in the
28,
league for a
29.
minute.
But yeah, the Wizards were clearly done with Rui. They couldn't agree on a contract over the offseason. I think they could have got more if they waited, but it's whatever, man. They clearly were done with him.
It's all
It's a,
good.
it's a huge dub for the Lakers, man. Huge
They're good.
dub.
This makes me think, do you think they're going to sign Kuzma to a long-term contract, or do you think he's out?
Yes,
They sh-
100%. 100%.
I think they're going to try to, but I don't know if Kuzma's going to want to stay.
I agree with that.
I think Kuz only stays if they offer like by far the most money.
Okay.
Facts.
All right.
Who the
Anything
fuck
else,
wants
boys?
to stay in Washington?
Okay, just a quick question to end the video off. Since the Lakers do this trade, do you think they're still exploring Russell Westbrook trades? Now they kind of got their a little good solid role player. So what they're looking for at this point now is just not a third star, but a guy that can fill that third hole, the guy that can be a scorer. So they're no longer looking for like that Buddy Hield, Miles Turner type trade, or maybe they are. Maybe they really do want to go with that super depth lineup.
No, I think
What do you think's
Westbrook
going on with that?
stays.
Westbrook's been playing well this year.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
Russ stays.
what is the best package the Lakers can offer if they're not trading Westbrook? Because I feel like they're really high on him right now. He's 6-man leader. I don't think they're going to trade him. Like, is the first 2 picks really all they can offer?
Yeah,
There's
it's-
a,
Like Lonnie Walker.
Oh man,
Lonnie
it's gonna
Walker
be
doesn't
tough.
have any value.
I think he
It's-
does. He's been good.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
good.
but he's also on a 1-year deal. So I mean, it's not like if a team just wants to like dump or like take on a contract that expires. I mean, he could be the guy.
I
Hey, so
tried
for the-
so hard to come up with a Thunder trade, dude. It's impossible though. So hard. They have no
Yeah, because
contracts.
they have like 18,000 first-round picks.
Dude, no, they have no contracts. They'll like Ed, go pull up their fucking team. They have 0 contracts.
This is Russell Westbrook's worst year career-wise, and everyone loves how he's playing.
Like, dude, their contracts are so tiny. It's like I wouldn't trade those top guys at all.
Yeah, they
No.
have a shit ton of cap space.
You know what I was trying so no, they don't. I was trying so hard to get the Michael Porter Jr.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was trying. I couldn't do anything though.
Would you trade Chet and SGA for Wembanyama?
No, fuck no.
No.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Just ask him.
SGA has been a proven star.
They're not going to trade Chet and SGA because they're just going to draft Wembanyama.
Yeah. And if not, they have fucking 17 other first round picks they're gonna trade for the first one.
No, I was
Shout
about
out
to say, yeah,
Jalen
'cause
Williams.
even if OKC like falls into the top 3, they can offer like 3 or 4 firsts to move up.
Yeah.
I'm not trading. I'm not trading that first pick if I get it for anything.
It's
I
for
think it
4 or
depends on
5
the
first
team.
round picks. I would.
No, hell, I'm not doing.
Ed, if you think about it, 4 to first round. Okay, so it's like this: you get their pick and 4 to 5 extra picks. Just for getting a top 5 pick, you're getting 5 more chances to hit on a pick. If Victor becomes a bust, that's a horrible fucking trade for the Thunder.
I feel like this is a Luka situation where like you're gonna look fucking stupid if you don't draft him.
But Luka was a 1-for-1.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it'd be like crazy not to take him. Like you're gonna get fucking ridiculed if he turns into like what we think he's gonna turn into.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know, man. It's crazy.
This is a
it's hard
draft
to
where I
think
would-
about.
Maybe last year's draft I would do that.
That's true.
All right. So.
That was fun though, fellas. That was fun. The trades are always fun.
All right, though. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're definitely going to have a part 3. The deadline is coming up. Make sure to check out the TikTok and the shorts. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.
Peace out.
So.